say that we felt like we were in a really good position to compete. And we talked about, you know, you're gonna have those, I think we used the word tsunamis come at you from time to time. You just couldn't let a tsunami get followed by another one, and it snowballed on us. And yeah, we got a couple of tough calls that went against us. And, you know, we lose containment of the quarterback a couple of times. It gives him a chance to heave it on down the field. And it certainly makes it tougher to cover. And then I still felt like if we could come out in the third quarter and put a drive together, go back and make it a one-possession game, we couldn't, you know, we couldn't get enough chunk plays. Felt like we started every drive on a 20 or 25 yard line, and just against their talent, it's just hard to string a lot of those plays together. Thought we protected pretty well till probably later in the third quarter when it just, you know, got a little bit where we're going to have to throw it much more. But you know, proud of our team, competed. You know, again, credit to them that they did a good job of adjusting from a week ago. I know, disappointing week for them, and you know, I think they've got a chance to have a good football team. With that, any questions?
Coach, were you surprised that you think he only had one hit on right there all night, and that went for a touchdown? Just based on what happened last week.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, I'm certain, you know, we'll have to look at it. I'm sure they made some adjustments to help them out a little bit. And, you know, we've done a pretty good job of getting after them. We do pressure a lot. You would certainly hope we could have gotten home a few more times. And then I think really killer, I think 2 of the long touchdowns were, we lost containment point. You know, and I don't think he ever makes that throw if we don't let him do that. So yeah, a little disappointed in that, you know. You know, just some of the third downs, you know, some of the third downs again, I don't think it's for lack of effort. You know, we got big boy a few times, which I knew that was going to happen. I knew we were going to have trouble tackling them on the perimeter.
They obviously have a whole lot of talent. We always talk about how they've got guys that even recruit. But all else being equal, you look at that game, you had to struggle for every yard and busting something loose. What they had and you didn't was big plays.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Just chunk plays. You know, it's hard to go. Like I said, I'd love to know where our starting field position was. Trying to go 75 yards against them without getting some kind of chunk plays. We got a few little things here and there, but you know, and then we had the drive for the half. We get the, I think they said offensive pass interference. I don't know, just about 3 plays. You know, 4th and 1, and they throw it on us. You know, but made a great throw and kept. I think the next play we run into each other and give up the big touchdown. And then the play for the half, you know, we get the PI. They're 6'5", 225 guys. Our 5'9", 175. They're both shoving and pushing, and we get the penalty against us. But you're right. It's just I knew yards and chunk plays would be hard to come by. I did know that. Kings out was totally shocked about that.
Were you surprised at all that they didn't really throw deep earlier in the game when they did, and then once they found something, they kept going back?
Well, they did, and you know, we pressured them, and I mean, he probably took his best look one-on-one, and you know, give him credit. They made some great deep ball throws. You know, and the guys made a couple good catches. So again, they executed, kind of made it happen.
Coach, on the last touchdown right before half, 7-6 left, whatever. On defense, I guess you just can't get in the mindset of let's just tackle him before he catches it for a touchdown because there's only 7 seconds left. It's just probably hard to go into that mindset, I guess.
Yeah, it is. And again, if I remember correctly on that one, you know, we was trying to remember because I knew the whole sequence. I didn't want to give them the ball back. We ran the power play, and I thought we had a terrible spot. I thought we had first down. We got a stance call, which I knew what that was going to be. And then we covered the punt well, and then again we lost contain and gave him probably 3 or 4 more seconds to have to cover and heave it down there. Yeah, and I mean that's something we got to continue to get better at, playing the ball, you know, instead of the man. That hurt us a couple of times. But again, I'll give them credit for making those plays.
What about defense? final 3 minutes of that half. There seemed to be a real emotional swing. Y'all had an offensive pass interference, and of course that big one coming down.
I know that was kind of, okay, I think it was second and, maybe second too. Yeah, even on we had the offense pass interference. We thought we could go get points. And then, run another route, we slip on the route. So we ended up, again, we ran the we had a short yardage to get a first down, and they didn't give us a spot. So we ended up having to punt it. And again, we lost contain the quarterback. I think the first touchdown, I think we had two of our guys run into each other. Cut the guy loose. So, yeah, I mean, again, we had talked about. We knew those situations were coming. You're gonna have something big happen for them. You just knew they were gonna make some chunk plays. Maybe it was on defense, maybe it was a turnover. And again, next thing we got 2 scores. And again, I still felt good third quarter. We just couldn't get anything going.
Josh,
Then it got
Josh, just talk about the play where you had the throw completion. Did when did you initially know it was there, and then you're like, all right, I gotta make the throw? Is that harder to pull off when it's there? When you don't do that a lot?
I mean, we practice it all the time, and then after practice, I'll be throwing a lot. I mean, that particular play, I threw it and I knew it was a duck, but I knew I put enough power on it. So I mean, after I threw it, got hit, fell down, and I looked to our sideline, everybody was cheering, so I knew we caught it. And then I looked up and he's down there for 3, so I mean, I felt good about it. It wasn't my best throw.
You're from near here, and I can tell that it's a difficult thing to take. What do you take on this stage? What do you take going forward? What did you learn?
We had some mishaps on defense. I think just some issues we have on defense that we gotta get fixed. That they come to the forefront, and